And Mr. Bautista.
Hold that small, baby. Hold that small.
Right next to Chloe, right
Chloe, take a step back. Step back. Step back.
It's amazing, but we never really lost contact.
Yeah.
We've visited and we've called and we've FaceTimed.
Yeah.
We're buds, man.
It feels so great to be around him. He has such a warm energy of fun and love and laughter. He makes me so happy when I'm on set. Like, I'm like, I want to see Dave, Mom. Can we go find Dave? Where's Dave? I just love being around him, and he's such a loving and great guy, and I will love him forever.
And I contribute a lot of money to the swear jar, so she needs a few funds. You know, she'll bring the jar, and we'll have dinner, and she'll go home with an extra $100.
Sophie, I think we kind of have a bit in common. My character, she's a master manipulator. A master. She's not a peculiar child. She's fun. She's very smart and very clever.
Yeah.
But I think deep down what she would really like is, a family. And I think that everyone can really relate to that. Since Sophie's pretty much a master manipulator, she really gets to him. She got all her threats and all these tricks up her little sleeve, so she finds out, by getting everything through him.
Yeah.
I mean, she reveals him through the movie, I think, really.
She's tech savvy, yes. Very. Well, like most kids nowadays, yeah. JJ is, he's not good with people. He's good at being a soldier, but he's just not great with people. And I think somewhere along his interactions with Sophie, he just kind of finds his heart.
I really wanted an opportunity to work with Dave Bautista. I mean, I think he is. It's kind of hard to say that he's like a rising star, but he's like this entity out there that people know as a certain character. And now I think they're really going to see him in a very different light, and he's going to surprise a lot of people. I think Dave has built-in equity as this kind of tough CIA operative. I mean, you look at him and his imposing stature, and he fits the bill. And so that felt very real. And to find the complete opposite of him in Chloe Coleman was a dream for me, because child actors, it could go either way. And they either sometimes can come off very acty or they're very natural and real, and she's the real deal. We actually worked with a casting director who had just finished casting a movie where they looked at 700 girls her age, and so we felt like the shortest distance between 2 points. So we went to her, and she brought in her top 50 of the 700. So we literally scoured the world, and she was the one.
It's me over here. And right back in front. There you go. You're up top.
A spy who's not very good at spycraft, who is an ex-soldier, ends up on surveillance watching a family, and within pretty much minutes, the young 11-year-old girl living across the way discovers that they're looking at her and her family, and realizes that she needs someone to, basically a playmate, and so she brings him along and starts manipulating him to do whatever the hell she wants. Everyone in the room, when they did their chemistry read, choked up, which I don't know if that's ever happened to me, especially casting a comedy, but their connection was instant, and we kind of knew right away that we had something special with them. Pete's funny as hell, right? And he's done action, and doing sort of the STX model, which is the mid-budget, to have his experience for a movie like this, we got so much out of that. He was able to bring so much production value to the screen, action, obviously the comedy, the actors felt great. He was able to kind of bring comedy out of everybody in all the different scenes, and he, he's been doing this for so long. We were back when we shot the film in Toronto, and we walked onto one of our locations, and he was like, "This is where I shot Tommy Boy, 20 years ago." And I was there 5 years later for A History of Violence. So we were both kind of going through our memory banks of like early films.